Hello, I'm Wendy Fletcher, and I'm the Program Officer for the Faculty of Graduate Studies. I think sometimes I could honestly be nicknamed as the rule person because I look after all the rules, but I'm really not that mean. I know the rules, and I can help you with the rules and navigate through your program so that your experience as a grad student at Dalhousie is successful. Now, I'm also old school, and I have my notes on paper, and I left the paper in my car this morning. So I'm going to walk up here and just read the PowerPoint slides. Okay? All right. So first of all, at the Faculty of Graduate Studies, where are we? We're at the end of the University Avenue. You go to the end of the University Avenue just out here, and the big building with the clock tower, that's where we are. We're on the top floor. So you can find us there. You can also email us anytime at graduate.studies@dal.ca. You can check us out on the website, or you can use the Twitter tag Dal Grad Study at Dal Grad Studies. What we do, I've listed some of the things we do. Basically, everything from your application, your supporting documents, your registration, your classes, everything that has to do with you being successful in your program, submitting your thesis, your PhD defense, your degree audits for convocation, everything in there and everything in between, your funding, all goes through the Faculty of Graduate Studies. So if you have any questions about any aspect of the administration side of your degree, we're the go-to people. Oops. Some important things for you to keep in mind. Keep your contact information up to date in case we have to mail or phone you. Check your degree requirements in GSIS, the Graduate Student Information System, which I will go through in a couple of slides from now. You can go into Dal Online and print your class schedule, and you can check out your fees. Familiarize yourself with our website, dal.ca/grad. Check on current students, and I'll show you where to find that. In there you'll find forms and documents. We need a lot of work done on paper. If you have to take a course at another university, if you have to take a leave because somebody in your family is very sick, if you're going to have a baby, things like that, we need to be able to keep your record up to date, and there's lots of forms and documents. We're still doing that. You can also go in there to find out information about professional development opportunities that the Faculty of Graduate Studies sponsors and organizes. Also information about this and other orientations. So that's the front page of that's our home page for dal.ca/grad. On the left-hand side, down underneath the picture, it says I am a. And current graduate students, that's what all of you are, that's what you want to click on. That will take you over to all the information that you need to go one more click to find out, get the answers that you're looking for. So familiarize yourself with important deadlines. If you go back to that website and you go up to About, that will take you into important dates. Basically, right now, what you need to be thinking about is September 18th. That's the last day that you can add classes to your registration. You can continue to drop classes until the October 1st. If you drop your classes on October 1st, then it's completely removed from your academic record. There's no record that you've ever been in the class. So that gives you a few weeks to decide whether or not you're going to be successful in the course. You can stay in the course until October 30th. By October 30th, if you think you're not going to pass a course or it's really not what you thought it was going to be, you can still drop it, get a grade of W. A grade of W is fine. It has no academic weight. It's not good. It's not bad. It's completely neutral. But if you wait until October 31st, it's too late to drop, and you either have to pass it or accept a grade of F. So keep those dates in mind. Again, familiarize yourself with my.dal. You can find your email, your Brightspace, Dal News, Classifieds, Career Services, and other things in there. Remember, how many of you know your BOO number, B00? Fantastic! Any email you send to us, it's so great if you put your BOO number in there so that we can easily access your record, quickly and easily. Personalize your email if you want to at its.dal.ca/services/email. Some of your responsibilities. Those of you, we have two types of fee structures for our graduate programs. One is per course, and one is program fee. If you're a program fee student, you pay the same for your program. Doesn't matter how many courses you take. If you take 1 course or 20 courses, the program fee stays the same. If you're in a per course fee degree, you pay for each and every course you have to register for. If you're a program fee student, you also have to register for REG and $99.99 every single term until your degree requirements are met. So keep that in mind. If you forget to register, if you're in a program fee degree and you miss 1 term of registration, unfortunately, you're considered to not be a student, you're withdrawn, and you're no longer a student. So make sure you register every single term if you're a program fee student. If you're a per course fee student and you're paying for each course that you take, you can actually, with permission, miss 1 term of registration. Check your Dalhousie email regularly. We communicate with you through your dal.ca email. That's the only official email that we're allowed to use, so make sure you check that email. We do send you information that we think is relevant. You can easily skim through it, decide whether or not it is applicable to you, but check that on a regular basis. Sign up for Dal Alert and the Dal Safe app. You can just go into the App Store and you can download Dal Safe. Dal Alert, I always love to tell students about this, especially students who are new to Canada, who have not experienced winter. Dal Alert is the best thing you can sign up for because if we have a snowstorm, we get a snow day, and you can be sitting in your living room having your tea at 6 o'clock in the morning, still in your pajamas, and get a nice little message from Dal Alert telling you the university's closed. You want that message, believe me. And, you know, so definitely sign up for Dal Alert. Familiarize yourself with the current student section, which I already pointed out to you. Check in regularly with your graduate coordinator. As Marty mentioned, make sure you meet your graduate coordinator. Keep them apprised of any issues or concerns you have. If something is going to affect your academic progress, make sure people know. We can probably give you some ideas, some advice, suggest some ways to be successful or some alternatives. So make sure we look after the problem before it becomes an issue, not after it's already become an issue. It's often too late at that point. Some more of your responsibilities. You must receive a grade of B- as a graduate student. If you receive a C+, it will go on your record as an F. So make sure you may always get at least a B- in all of your courses. I will say that some programs, not very many, but a few programs will allow you to carry 1 F. Most programs, 1 F, and unfortunately you are academically dismissed from the university. The ones that allow 1 F, you are dismissed after a 2nd F. So B- is important. Access GSIS, the Graduate Student Information System, via dalonline.dal.ca. I'll show you what that looks like. All of your degree requirements will be listed in GSIS under program requirements by the end of the 1st term. So make sure that's in there. When it is in there by the administrator in your office, you will receive an email and you need to go over all of the requirements, review them, and accept them. And then it will go to the next person in line for approval. Oh, did I do so? Thesis must be, and thesis students and project students actually need to submit a progress report every year through the Graduate Student Information System. So if you're in a project program or a thesis program, you also need to do an annual progress report. So that's what your degree requirements will look like. Yours will all be black because you won't have completed your degree requirements. When we do the degree audit at the end of your degree, everything turns green because we've confirmed that everything's been met. So you want to look at that, and I put myself in there as the grad submitter, as a submitter of the degree requirements. The student's name will go in next, and that's where you go and give your approval. This student gave her approval on July 11th, 2012. Student rights. So if for some reason you do receive an F and you are dismissed from the university, there is still an opportunity for you to possibly get back into the program. You can request reinstatement once into a program. If you're dismissed, you can request reinstatement. If something unusual has happened in your life, If there's a good reason, that is understandable that you didn't pass the course, if you've taken measures to prevent that from happening again, if you have a study plan, it is possible to get back into the program once. You have to put this all in writing, and your graduate coordinator and a committee in your individual departments will make a decision on your reinstatement request. We also have the student union, and you heard from Caitlin. They're there to support you. They have a student advisory office right in the student union building that will support you if you feel you need some legal assistance. If you have problems, if it's about a class, first speak to the course professor. Maybe it's just some little misunderstanding you can work out. If it's about your program approach, your graduate coordinator for sure. If you have a supervisor because you're in a project or a thesis program, talk to your supervisor. If your issues are related to accessibility, contact the Advising and Access Services Office. We're giving you a lot of information this morning so you know there's a lot of opportunities and services out there for you. You can come and see us if something really does happen and you don't remember everything we told you today. Other places to lodge concerns, the Office of Human Rights, Equity, and Harassment Prevention. That's in the same building as we're in, at the end of University Avenue, the Clock Tower building, but they're in the basement of that building. Campus security is in the basement of this building. Resident life managers, if any of you are in residences. The Dalhousie Legal Aid Service, and again, the Dalhousie Student Union. Some final tips. Update your contact information on Dal Online. Personalize your information, make sure your personal information is up to date. Click Grad Studies and check your degree requirements in GSIS. Log into my.dal on a regular basis. Access your email, your GSIS record, your Brightspace, Classifieds, Dal News, and other announcements, career services, etc. Ask questions of your department or FGS. Contact FGS anytime between 9 and 4, Monday to Friday. We have a general phone number and we have a general email address. If you don't know who to ask specifically, the receptionist will forward your email on to the right person. So that's a lot of information. So there's a lot of rules. If you want to be successful, you want to follow the rules. If you have some concerns or questions about them, I think the best thing to do is just contact me. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you for all of that information. So, just in case someone out there didn't retain every single date and piece of information, just one of them, we are going to be posting all of the slides and also the recording of today, so you can watch your student rights and responsibilities as many times as you want.